Hi guys, this is Shane Stevens, your Director of Development here at Remax Heritage. So today I'm going to explain how to explain the Missouri Broker's Disclosure Form with your client. So in the event that you're in a pinch and you need to know how to explain this form, that's my goal with this video. You're always welcome to call me, and I'll do my best to answer and help you walk you through whatever you need. And my phone number is 816-263-2836. But this is in the event that you just want to pull it up and know how to explain it. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Okay, so this is the Missouri Broker's Disclosure Form. So the first thing I always say is this is the form that explains what relationships are allowed between agents and clients in the state of Missouri. So the if you pull up this form on Dotloop, it'll already have all the boxes checked that need to be checked, and it will have our brokerage information. So these first four I really don't deal in, mainly because you're dealing with landlords and tenants, and I've sold rental property to clients. So I've had clients purchase a duplex, fourplex, townhome, multifamily properties, but I don't deal in that landlord and tenant relationship. The three that we see more often than not in this area are number one, disclosed dual agent. So, disclosed dual agent is actually illegal in the state of Kansas. So, I always phrase this like this: disclosed dual agent would be in the event that if you're talking to your buyer, that you purchase a home that I have listed. If you do that and I represent you and I represent the seller, I personally think it's very difficult to be 100% for both sides in a transaction. So, in the event that you pursue a home that I have listed, I'm going to shift to more of a facilitator role where I will become a transaction broker for that transaction. So literally, I will facilitate you and the seller. I'm going to facilitate the whole transaction to help us all get to closing, which we all have the same goal. You want to purchase a home, the seller wants to sell the home. So when I'm a transaction broker, I can facilitate the whole transaction, make sure everybody's getting everything that needs to be done on time and in the correct order. And so, but I also, after I say this, I most of the time I say, but almost all the time, you're going to pursue a home that is listed by another agent or another real estate company. And in the event that it's listed with another company, and I'm representing you as a buyer, I'm going to be a designated agent, which is where I'm working solely for you, and I have a fiduciary responsibility to do the absolute best I can. And I'm working with only you in that transaction when I'm a designated agent. And when you're working with a seller, it's the same way. So if I'm explaining this to a seller, I say when it comes to disclosed dual agent, which again is illegal in Kansas. If I'm telling people that if I'm telling a seller about disclosed dual agent, I'm going to say, so if I have your home listed and I'm representing you, and I have a buyer that I'm also representing, it can get very hairy because it's hard to be 100% on both sides. It's hard to be 100% for each side. So in that event, I'm going to represent. I will not represent either party. I will shift to a transaction broker role, which is where I'm working with the buyer and I'm working with you, and we have the same goal of getting this property sold. They want to buy the home, you want to sell the home. So I'm going to shift to where I'm just facilitating the whole transaction to closing. And then I also say to a seller, a designated agent, which is where, I mean, the buyer has their own agent and I'm representing just you. And also, after I go through that, I just talk about page one, they'll want to sign. But page two, it kind of explains it again in more detail. So that's where I just say, I have them initial page two, I send them a copy, and they're more than welcome to read any of this and ask me any questions that they may have. So hopefully this helps, and call me with any questions.